Hey guys, I'm going to do a real quick video for you on how I ombre tumblers. I'm going to start with a plain white tumbler and Mod Podge. Doesn't really matter what kind you use. I don't think it matters anyway. Quickly coat the whole thing. Bottom. Go over it, make sure got all my spots. Now I'm just going to color the top and bottom the colors that I want them. I'm not going to pay attention to the middle too much. Just going to get some color on there. On 30 ounces, I try to let it go, a little bit down the hump, but not too much. I'm gonna do the bottom. Again, I don't really care what the middle looks like at this point. I'm just getting my colors on there. Sorry, my dog's a dick. It's probably barking at a squirrel. Or a leaf. Don't forget about the bottom. Now I'm not gonna pat it too hard because I don't want any pink to really fall in there by accident. Now you're gonna have something that looks like this. It's not very pretty, right? That's fine. Sorry guys, I had to go put the dogs out because they're crazy. Alright, so I set that aside to dry. I already have two here that I did the first coat on, and you can see, it's just on there. Just stopped in the middle. Nothing fancy. Now I'm going to use spray glue. I use whatever adhesive is on sale, usually this one or Loctite. It doesn't really matter to me personally. So I'm going to spray my whole tumbler with this. Now I'm going to do a second coat. Again, this time you're still mostly just getting the colors on there. I'm not really caring too much what goes on in the middle because we'll fix that later. Again, I'm not going to really tap it too hard because I don't want any of the purple to accidentally fall into my pink. Now again, we don't have anything special yet, so I'm going to take my spray glue again, but I'm only going to spray like this much. So again, I only sprayed in this area, and I didn't spray it heavily, I just kind of, wherever it went, it went. Now, while you still have your glitter down, instead of mixing the two colors together to make something for the middle, get out of there, I'm just going to take pinches, I'm going to hold my hand up high, and just kind of sprinkle it on there. Little bit at a time, because you can always add more.
Half hour. All right, my friends, see you then. Thank you. And up next here at 4 o'clock today,
Great.
Pennsylvania is one step closer to allowing sport.
I'm starting with my bottom color, and I'm just kind of, and when you do it little by little, it doesn't look like you're putting anything on there, but after a few seconds, you see it start to add up. Little by little. I want some more down here. You can also do it the opposite way with your pink or your top color. You just kind of sprinkle it in there. So it'd be, instead of, you know, mixing the two colors together like some videos tell you to do, you don't really want to mix your glitters. Who knows if you're going to do another ombre these two colors. With colors this late, you're going to have to do it a few times, so my glue is pretty much dried. I'm just going to spray it again real quick. You pretty much just go up as far up as you want. If you feel like you have too much of one color, if I feel like I have too much purple and I want more pink to seek through, I'll just go on the other side and break it up a little bit. That's the beauty of doing it very little by little, because you get to see it form. Now I'll let this dry. These colors are very light, so it's going to take a while for them to build up on each other. But so far I'm pretty happy. Since I have this other one here anyway, I'm going to just show you again real quick. So I've done 2 coats of each color already, and I'm just going to spray right here. Again, these are light colors, so it's going to take a little while to build up, but I'm just going to hold my hand up high and just sprinkle little by little. Sometimes these also look a lot better after the spray glue that glitter hasn't stuck to dries. That's another reason sometimes instead of continuing to add glitter, I'll let it dry before I touch it, because sometimes, like I said, it looks better after the little bit of glue dries. pretty much just going back and forth until you're satisfied. Like I said, these are really light colors. It's going to take me a while, so I'm not going to make you guys watch the whole thing, but it's basically just this. Spray it again if you're not happy. Just hold your hand up high and sprinkle it into the middle. Now this looks a little funny to me because there's parts in here that the glue is still making it look like it's dull in the middle. So I'm gonna let it dry, and if I'm happy I'll epoxy. If I'm not, then I'll just sprinkle a little more glitter on there until I'm happy. Hope this helps some of you guys. Subscribe to my channel, and happy glittering!